Have you ever wondered that you are explaining some story to someone and all of a sudden within few seconds person wandering here and there or looking towards the phone? That means you are unable to grab the attention of listener when you are speaking. The problem is not your English fluency or lack of vocabulary. The problem is not also confidence. The problem is lack of communication skills. Communication skill is not just about mastering your language. It is a beautiful art that today we are going to learn. Now, the question arises is why even I want to grab the attention? Well, if I'm speaking, I want people to listen to me. I want people to understand my opinion, to value them, right? And for that, I want them to pay attention on what I'm saying. Master these things that today we are going to discuss in this video, and I promise you that you will become the main center of any conversation or group. So I hope you're excited, because if you have reached to this video and you have clicked it, that means you are really in need of it. I'm Diksha, your cabin crew and communication coach. I am today going to share some amazing communication skills tips so that you can grab attention. It will be helpful in interview to grab attention of the recruiter, will create a good and healthy conversation, and also in general in a room or in professional world. So let's get started. Biggest myth. One of the biggest myth is if I will master my English or any language per se, or I will improve my vocabulary, I can grab attention. Wrong. Communication is never about showcasing your knowledge about the vocabulary or the language for the sake of it. Communication is all about able to deliver your message perfectly. Your focus should to make your message understand and interesting. If you're able to do that, your language fluency doesn't matter. Yes, it plays a role in the communication, but that is not the main crux. Even if you are good with your English language, even if you are good with the vocabulary, you use a lot of idioms, but if you are not using according to the right audience, right, you will not be able to have a good communication. For example, if I start using jargon words, jargon word means very big, difficult English words that are not commonly used, or I start using idioms or started giving examples which are not relevant, will you be even watching this video? Perhaps not, right? So this is the one thing. Now I'm going to share 4 reasons why people disconnect while you're having a conversation. Reason 1, too much information. Sometimes we are intent on giving so much information which is not very relevant or useful to the person listening. Result, it will lose interest, because if it is not useful or not make any sense, you will not pay attention listening to that. Reason 2, bad structuring. Let's take an example. You watch movies. Movies कैसे start होती है? Suppose there's a hero who's injured or maybe in blood and is running behind 2-3 people, and then there's a title, few hours back, and then they tell storyline and they connect that to the present scenario which they are showing. What does that mean? That is a screenplay. They do so to grab attention of the audience. जितना बढ़िया स्क्रीन प्ले होता है एक मूवी का, उतना ही ज़्यादा interesting movie बनती है, right? So if the screenplay is interesting, you will love to watch that movie a lot. It will create that curiosity and will grab all your attention. Same strategy we will have to use while speaking. Okay, you should know where to start, what to say first, what to say next, how to structure, write examples, relevant examples and stories to make your conversation interesting. Third, no vocal variations. Suppose if I'm speaking like this and delivering the whole video like this, will you be able to watch the video throughout? Probably not, right? Because voice variations and voice modulations create emotions in the speech. Is something which is very exciting. When I'm disappointed, it reflects. So your voice should modulate according to the expression. That means you're connecting with what you are saying. Fourth, speaking without purpose. You know who is the best communicator? Who speak less but speak effectively. Oversharing, be a chatterbox, unnecessary sharing information which is not necessary loses the interest and attention. Speak which is relevant, which is important, which is useful, and which has purpose. Always remember, whenever you are trying to speak something, think, why am I speaking that? Why am I talking about it? If it has a reason you are coming up with, speak. If not, then stop. Don't speak. Now, because I'm a trainer at Majpoor, I will definitely give you some homework or assignment to do. Okay. So, what you have to do is daily you have to pick one topic. It could be as simple as tell me about your daily routine, how was your day, and you have to just take your phone, record yourself, and then listen. Observe how many jargon words you used, how many fillers you used, whether you repeatedly used words like basically, actually, honestly, whether there was voice modulation, can you understand the difference of emotions in the speech. You will very well be able to give yourself a right feedback and work on it. Rest, you can mention what topic you recorded, what were your outcomes or feedback. You can share that in the comment section, and I will definitely give my reviews and feedbacks on that. Don't forget to subscribe the channel so that we can always practice together and master this beautiful skill of communication.